Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity to rise and speak in second reading to Bill, whoops, that would be the order paper, to Bill 34, the Building New Petroleum Markets Act. This reminds me a lot of a proposal that was made in the mid-2000s by Kevin Taft. And he was talking, he called it the Western Tiger. And at the time, it was met with howls of derision from my honourable colleagues opposite. But in effect, what he was saying, and that was then and this is now, so there's a slight difference in what's going on, but what he was saying is that, you know, we're doing really well. We've got all kinds of production, price per barrel is very high, the BRIC program was coming into existence or was on its way into existence or something. And Dr. Taft's suggestion was, why don't we look to share the opportunity, share the wealth? And rather than saying, okay, we're going to allow, I think at that time it was 10 upgraders to be built just, my direction straight here, east of the city, I think, which we in the Liberal caucus at that time had profound concerns about the cumulative effects of having that much upgrader development happening in a fairly small area, and the Dodds Round Hill open coal mine was also happening in the same area. So that's a lot to put on one community. And we felt that there was a cause for concern over cumulative effects. So the proposal that he had was, well, share it. You know, we can figure out how much interest and support there is for 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 upgraders here. And beyond that, we should be encouraging and working with our neighbours, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, however far we wanted to go, to also work on building upgraders where the bitumen or the oil product that they were talking about at any given time could be dealt with. And oh my God, that was just you know, crazy making. So I'm really reminded of that now that I look at this, because in effect this is what it's setting up. And I know that back then Dr. Taft was talking about sharing the wealth, and now this government now is talking about we need to find other ways to export our product. And with the ongoing concerns we have about the Keystone Pipeline, and not sure what's happening today with the pipeline to the West Coast, this is suggesting that we could be shipping bitumen in kind, the BRIC program, to other places in Canada that could be doing the upgrading. So same kind of idea, slightly different execution, but what's the song? What a difference a day makes? Well, what is that now? 6, 7, 8 years. What a difference 8 years makes, huh? And here it is back with the Government of Alberta's stamp right on the front there. God bless their little cotton socks. So a couple of, sorry, there's one other observation I wanted to make, and my colleague who is the critic for this bill in our caucus has often commented that getting rid of the Alberta Energy Company was one of the, I'm trying to think of a nice way to put this, Mr. Speaker, one of the least clever things that this government had done, because it took away our opportunity to be able to deliver our product and to, frankly, to muscle where we needed to muscle in order to get our product out of the ground and through the process and shipped to other places. And it strikes my colleague and I, that, boy, we've spent a lot of time to come back to the same place. And I do see this as an admission from the government that there's a 25 years of whoops, involved in this, that we do come back to essentially the same place and say, okay, well, this is what we're going to need to do. A bit frustrating to think that we could have been doing this a long time ago and had the benefit of this for a substantial period of time.